A Twin Cities teaching assistant has been placed on administrative leave while an investigation looks into an alleged Twitter post.
The post called for an act of violence against newly sworn in U.S. Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh. Danny Spiewak reports.
The ayes are 50. The nays are 48.
Brett Kavanaugh's appointment to the Supreme Court caused protests across the country this weekend. The protests took shape on social media, too. And that's how law enforcement became involved in an investigation here in the Twin Cities. The FBI says it has been notified of reports that a teaching assistant in Dakota County sent a tweet on Saturday evening encouraging violence against Kavanaugh. In a statement, the superintendent of Intermediate School District 917 in Rosemount said an employee has been placed on paid administrative leave pending the outcome of the investigation. The Dakota County Sheriff's Office has also been notified, but posted on Facebook that neither the City of Rosemount Police Department nor our office are currently investigating any incidents we believe to have happened at the school. We are not naming the employee because no charges have been filed, and the tweet appears to have been deleted. But screenshots have been spreading online. We are not showing it because of its violent and threatening content.
A post is forever is my mentality. It's how I've always been teaching it to people.
Paul DeBeddings is a job recruiter who gives presentations on how to use social media during job searches. He says employees should be careful, even with milder political posts, as the midterms approach.
I think most employers, though, welcome conversation. Most employers are welcoming to having different viewpoints. There are lines, though, likely one shouldn't be crossing, and the physical violence one certainly starts with that.
Justice Kavanaugh, who was sworn in at the White House Saturday and will be on the bench starting tomorrow morning.
Bison football back to work and back on the road this week. Later in sports, where they need to improve ahead of Saturday's contest.
Up next, a North Dakota law to keep in mind if you or someone you know will be hunting deer soon.
In a trade war, North Dakota gets hurt the most.
The trade dispute with China is taking a major toll on North Dakota's soybean industry.
A major North Dakota ag equipment manufacturing company is bracing for possible long-term pain.
The elevators, because of tariffs and other reasons, have lost their markets.
Heidi Heitkamp opposes the trade war. Kevin Kramer says farmers are hysterical and we should have a higher pain threshold. You decide. Majority Forward's responsible for the content of this ad.
During SUV season at your local Northland Ford dealer, get special closeout savings on a 2018 Ford Explorer, the best-selling SUV of all time. And as the temperature drops, stay comfortable and connected with heated seats, heated steering wheel, voice-activated Sync 3, and tech to start your engine from anywhere. The best time to save is now. During Ford's SUV season, get $6,000 in total savings or lease a 4x4 Explorer for just $299 a month. Only at your local Northland Ford dealer.
The waiting's almost over. The Big One Art and Craft Fair is October 12th and 13th at the Fargo Dome. Browse over 300 booths filled with foods and crafts you won't find anywhere else. We'll see you at the Big One Art and Craft Fair at the Fargo Dome.
I'm Tina Smith. I went to the Senate to work for Minnesota. I fought to be on the Agriculture Committee because farming isn't just part of Minnesota history, it's our future. I worked with Republicans and Democrats to pass the Senate Farm Bill, which expands broadband in rural areas, strengthens crop insurance, and helps new farmers get started, all critical to Minnesota's economic future. I approve this message because I'll get the job done for Minnesota. There you go.
It's not unusual to see vehicles hauling dead deer this time of year, but officers with the North Dakota Game and Fish Department want to remind you that you need a permit before you take possession of a dead deer or any part of a dead deer, such as a skull or antlers, even if you simply find it near a road or in a field. The exception is shed antlers that you happen across. Permits to possess are free. You can get them from game wardens or your local law enforcement office.
Through 5 games, Adam Thielen has 47 catches for 589 yards and 3 touchdowns, helping the Vikings rank second in the NFL in passing. You've heard the story a million times. Thielen's from Detroit Lakes, $500 scholarship to play D2 at Mankato, interviewed for a medical sales company before breaking out with the Vikings. And this Sunday, Thielen made NFL history, becoming the first player in the Super Bowl era to go over 100 yards receiving in all 5 games to start a season.
Yeah, no, honestly, just appreciate my teammates, obviously, the quarterback, the offensive line, the weapons we have.
And giving his teammates the credit. What a Minnesota thing to do.
Very nice. A very good game for him. And how about that fourth quarter for the Bison on Saturday?
Yeah, to put up 26 points and shut out Northern Iowa. First team to score on Northern Iowa in the fourth quarter in 9 quarters. So pretty impressive for them. An outstanding game. Chris Kleiman, not 100% happy with it, though. I'm looking for a little bit more from his defense. We'll have a little bit from him, as well as we catch up with UND as they get back to work. That's next.
Tonight's